Man, I think I'm having some audio problems. I mean, maybe I sound the same as I always sound, but there's something going on with my microphone that I didn't notice until today. But I'll try and fix it another time. Anyways, here we go. Vibe coding time, man. Are we ready? All right, we're ready. We're ready. All right, here's the typing thing, TypeBlazer. I was working on it yesterday. I think I got pretty far, man. I think on stream, maybe I got stuck somewhere and I figured out I had the wrong Supabase URL in the env file. So it was like doing some weird stuff. And I was trying to debug that, but once I started off stream, I figured out quickly that I had the wrong keys or whatever in there. So let me just show you where we're at real quick. I made a Docker Compose, I think. So I can just hit them with Docker Compose up. Wait, I need to start Docker first. I think I'm committed everything. All right, here. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's try. I would like to launch this sometime this week, man. I think it's pretty close to like put out there on my server. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of bugs in here, man, but I think I need to like throw it out there in the deep end to figure out some of these bugs and things. All right, how the hell do we work this now? I have it on Docker. I think, let me try it. Oh yeah, this is it, TypeBlazer. So I added some OAuth stuff, so the Twitch OAuth should work. Let's try it out right now. Twitch OAuth works. I have the Google and GitHub OAuth, but I guess those, I don't like those buttons. We can fix them. Let's try Javier D. What's happened? Google OAuth doesn't work. Wrong callback here. I make a learning. I'm not a pro, man. I'm like super basic. All right, so let me make a note of that issue, and then we can work on like cleaning up everything and polishing up some stuff for TypeBlazer. All right, here are my TypeBlazer issues. Make a new issue. I don't even need to make a dang issue for this, man, do I? But maybe I should, just to try and like be organized. Google OAuth redirects is it a redirect? I don't know. Callback. Callback redirects URL is wrong. I don't know what's happening, but it's I need Whisper, man. What am I doing? What am I doing? Typing. Come on now. I don't know what's happening, but whenever I log in with Google OAuth, it sends me to this URL with the callback or redirect. We can probably fix that immediately. All right, what else? Let me test out. There's also GitHub OAuth. Let me see if that works. Did it work? Is that my GitHub thing? Oh, you know what? Maybe my GitHub and my thing has the same email, so it just defaults to that, or like they're, you know, they link to the same account. But man, how come the Google thing ain't working right? Now it wants to work. All right, we gotta try that. I'm going to delete those users and try it again. All right, I'm gonna just delete all the users in my Supabase right now. All right, here we go. One more time. We're going to try to sign in with Google OAuth. And then it asks me to complete my profile. Very good. So what's my username? I'm gonna just say Simon Google OAuth. So I don't know where the hell that weird callback came from, man. Let me try it one more time. It's like it's working now. What the heck? It wasn't working before, man. I wonder if it's on a fresh startup, man. Should I take down the server and try it again? Let's try that. All right, let's see what's up, man. I'm already signed in, so solving issues without coding. Yeah, it's funky, man. Something funky is going on. But maybe I'll just leave it alone for now. Let me try another OAuth. Let me try the Twitch one again. Yeah, that works. That definitely works. And now let me try GitHub. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Interesting. I wonder if that happens when... So I just did 3 OAuths, but my GitHub account and my Twitch account have the same email. Interesting. Alright, there's a few bugs. I'm gonna add some notes now. I've noticed this happens when I use a OAuth provider like say Twitch, and it has my email as whatever. And then when I log out and I try to use a different OAuth provider like GitHub that has the same email as my Twitch, then this wrong callback thing happens. Alright, that's my issue. Tanat Swamu Tandwa. What's happening? Thank you for the follow. Is the project built using Vue? Yeah, this one is Vue. Alright, so that's an issue I'm having here. I saw another issue in my Supabase. Twitch OAuth registration showing up as email in Supabase under the providers column. I don't think the Twitch OAuth is registering as Twitch in Supabase. We need to investigate that. I think this is our work now. We're transitioning to QAs. Yeah, it seems so, man. All software engineers have basically become QA people. Kind of. That's how it's been feeling for me, at least these past couple days. Alright, so let's try. I'm gonna try to fix this small issue first. Issue number 11. So let's hit up Claude. It's time to bring in the big guns, man. Yes, we trust it. Alright, so I'm having an issue that is described in the GitHub issues number 11. Can you please pull that issue and try to figure out what's going on? So this issue is the Twitch is showing up as an email provider instead of the Twitch OAuth provider in the Supabase dashboard. Anyways, while that's going on there, you guys want to see what's up with the TypeBlazer? So let's sign in. I'll use Twitch. Smart Coder, what's happening? Add a report a bug floating button in the bottom right. Must appear on every page. Man, what a great idea. We need that for when we go public in the open beta, right? But anyways, check me out. I'm about to do this. I think I need to do some optimization because right now I have the WebSocket thing sending every single keystroke. I think maybe that is not such a great idea. Maybe I can batch keystrokes and just send like something every second or so instead of every keystroke. Alright, so that's my typing test, and then we have statistics that save. So I've only done the one race there. But we're getting real close to having our own in-house type racer, man. Should I do one more? It feels a bit sluggish, I'm not gonna lie. Dang, another 95? That's crazy. How am I gonna get 2 95s in a row just like that, man? Uh, Nesri Black, what's happening? What about making coders type? I mean syntax, class, function, because everyone who use keyboard now you can type like this. Yeah, like coding challenges instead of just regular text. That could be something I can introduce. I don't even have any like good passages yet. I also need to do that, so I have like a issue tracking. Man, this is not even. I don't know who made this, but there's supposed to be a lot more issues here, man. Anyways, I think I should probably just delete this issue. It didn't. How do you delete an issue? Not planned. Do you handle copy paste? Nah, I don't know if I'm handling anything like that. I didn't even tried it. Should we try one? Did it work? All right, maybe we gotta do that. New issue. Block, copy and paste. Did that even register? That didn't even register. Oh, look. Why did that just happen? Interesting. There's a new bug. I mean, we got so many bugs, man. We ain't ready for nothing. No open beta. When I refresh on the profile page, it asks me to log in. I see the login modal pop up whenever I refresh on that page. KJ Betts, good morning. What's happening? We're trying to polish up Type Blazor. Alright. So multiplayer, let's see if that works. We might need a Whisper Blazor. Hey, can I whisper to this thing? In the heart of the bustling city. Oh shit, it works. Way faster, yeah, but I don't know how you'd like do the punctuation, you know? Hey Mario, what's happening, man? Oh, this is another thing I don't like. In the multiplayer room, it's like everything is blurred for some reason up top. New issue. Multiplayer blurry header. Whenever I finish a multiplayer game or when I'm in a multiplayer room, the header of the site is blurry. This should not be the case. The header should be very clear. Leaderboard? Yeah, we need a leaderboard too, man. We're not quite there yet. It's a work in progress. Should I make an issue on that? Need leaderboard. There's a lot of things that I still need to implement, but I'd like to just test the core features, you know, like the typing and the multiplayer typing. But I have a lot planned for features and stuff. I don't have a list of them in my GitHub though. Need all types of nice, interesting leaderboards. Alright, oh shit. My bad. YouTube, my bad. Everybody from YouTube, what's happening? World Token, and somebody. else. Nasir, what's happened? Sorry, I didn't have my YouTube chat up. Now I do, so I'll be paying more attention. I always do that, man. My bad. Okay. Which one of these things? I guess number 12, number 13, number 14, and 11. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's all the issues I need this thing to work on. Erazu, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, that's why I came here. Oh, my bad, man. Oh, dang. Is that you from YouTube? Hey, Siraj, I got your message, man. What's happened? Well, I seen your YouTube message, you know. I promise, one day real soon, I'll try and like consolidate chats or whatever, you know. Hey, thank you very much for that follow, Nasri Black. Alright, let's tell Claude to fix everything, man. Alright, here we go. Oh, look. Which, GitHub issue number 11. So, yeah. Clear context and auto accept edits. Make sure to create a new branch for the work. I'm only going to be using one agent right now, man, because I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. I think I need some time. Maybe I'll do it off stream. Some time to set up, or maybe I should do it on stream, man. I want to set up like a proper parallel workflow. Maybe I'll try to have one agent orchestrate other agents and instruct them to use GitHub work trees to do their work so that there's no conflicts, you know. The fix has been applied. Alright, should we try it out? I'm gonna try it. So we go type Blazor. Hey, you put the dang fix in the main branch, man. Put the fix in the main. Should I just? Who cares? I should just commit straight to main. You were supposed to create a new branch for your work and then create a PR, and I'll merge it into main. Let me just try and get some good practices going on here before I get too lazy, man. I've been just pushing to main. Is that bad as a solo dev? Does it even matter if you're just a solo dev, man? I don't think it's not that big of a deal. But I want to do the right thing anyways. I've been pushing straight to main with the AI coding. Well, I guess it's okay if you only have one agent working, but once you start doing parallel workflows, I think you need to like have a good branching system or whatever, you know. But I'm just trying to like have good habits. I still prefer master, not main. Hey man, it's 2026. You can't be doing those things like that, right? I guess people still call it master bedroom and stuff. You're not supposed to call it master bedrooms or slave and master for the hard drives or whatever. I still see some people use those terminologies. I didn't even read that prompt it was asking. I was just like, yeah, do whatever you want, you know. All right, where are we at, man? PR is ready. I think I'm gonna just push the main, man. Like merging these PRs takes too much time. It's like I'm not even really reviewing them, you know. Look at this. Oh wait, I gotta check to see if it actually works before I and dang, I gotta go like, alright, I'm gonna just merge it, man. I'm gonna trust that it just works for now. Squash and merge. I don't know what that means. I used to know what squash means, but it's been so many years since I've done any type of GitHub, man. I don't have the parallel programming set up, but I did update my Ralph script to use GitHub issues last night. It worked pretty well. Knocked out 5 issues in no time. Hey, KJ Betts, you gotta let me peek at your Ralph scripts. Are you in the Discord, man? Or I don't know if you want to share it here, wherever. If you're willing to share your Ralph scripts. What was I doing? Did I just merge it? I think I merged it. Right? Alright. I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna put it back up. And then I'm going to Supabase. I'm not showing my Supabase because I don't want to dox myself and my emails and whatnot. I'm gonna delete my profiles and whatnot. Huh. Can I browse my tables, man? Like when I delete a user in my database, does it delete all of their profiles in other tables as well? Who knows? I'm assuming it does. Alright, we put it back up. Let's see if it changed. So I gotta sign in. I use Twitch. And then I'm gonna check to see if it shows up as a, no, still says email provider or provider's email. This is not true, man. Alright, should I even use Docker Compose right now? It's so annoying. Because it's like I have to rebuild it every time, you know? Let me see here. Oh, it's in the wrong branch, man. That's why. Alright, let's do that one more time. I hope it built correctly. No, I gotta delete my user. Siraj says, I'm struggling on basic DP problems. Which problem? Which basic? I think house robber is one of the most basic DP problems. But which problem in particular? Alright, what are we doing? We're trying to register again. And then I'll check. And does it show up as Twitch? It still shows up as email, man. What the heck are they doing? It is still showing up as email in provider. I wonder if it... Let me check my other websites to see. No, there's a Twitch provider thing for sure. Man. I don't want to look myself. Why look in 2025, man? It's 2026. Do you merge the PR and deploy the changes? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right? How can I force a build? It's like no cache or something? Who knows? Docker force rebuild skip cache. No cache. I just did that, man. Didn't I? Docker compose. Just no cache, huh? What did I type before? I did type no cache. Force recreate? Who knows? I'm gonna just do it regular, boring way. Docker build. Man. I need to know my Docker commands better. I don't even know the name of my thing here. Type Blazor front end. Maybe. Let's try that out. Let's see what Claude is saying. This is a known issue with Supabase. Nah, you're tripping, man. My other project works fine. Alright. Found the issue. Gotta fix it. Rana Creed, what's happening? Here's my current Ralph scripts. I'm gonna take a peek, man. So, I don't know anything about Bash, man. But, looks like he got a little notification. You set how many iterations or something? How many iterations do you usually run? You just hit it like 10,000, 1,000, 100, 10. And then it opens up some junk. And what is this? Is this like the prompt? So get the GitHub issues, choose an issue to work on. .NET? That's crazy. Ralph Maxon, Fluffy, welcome to the party, man. Agents MD only if implemented issue requires changes. Make a get commit. The issue is fully completed, close it. So it's been working pretty good. I gotta try it, man. I really need. Thanks for sharing this, KJ Betts. Appreciate it. I've been just kind of lazy to write mine. Look like an anime movie character. I don't know, man. I'm a real life character. Just started last night with the GitHub issues integration, but yeah, it worked well. How complex are the issues that you have in your GitHub? Are they very specific issues, super duper, like granular details and stuff, or is it like implement OAuth and it's like really big scale, you know? Like, I'm curious how detailed your issues have to be. Alright, what are we doing? We're trying to fix that providers thing in Supabase not showing up correctly. Let me see what's being done here. I think we just rebuilt stuff, but maybe this guy needs to read some more stuff before it's confident how to fix it. Are you building type Blazor is the name of the site. Yeah, I'm building it. It's a typing website that's in its very, very early days, man. I have so many ideas for this site. I don't want to share them all just yet, but you'll see as time goes on. Should I tell it the GitHub and Google OAuth stuff works correctly? It's only the Twitch that shows up as, oh shit, email in the providers instead of Twitch. The real Raymond Jones. What's poppin', man? So you're officially full-time out of the Matrix, building whatever you want. Yeah, I am out of the Matrix, man, for now. Hopefully forever, but we'll see. I use an AI session to plan them, so I'd be like, the reset list button isn't showing for anonymous users, it should. AI would then ask a few questions and have it create a GitHub issue with the CLI. Then I would bring up another issue. The dialog boxes are all different widths depending on the content. I want them a standard width. I see. Yeah, sometimes I do this. Sometimes I just write the issues myself, but I don't think I put enough information there. Alright, so it says, what did it do? I don't know. Do whatever you want, man. I think it made some changes. It's committing the code to a new branch. Is it? Did it make a PR? It did make a PR. Should I merge it or should I like try to build I'm gonna try and build it. Hey, what the hell? Hey, what's going on, real Raymond Jones? Are you getting ready for your work day? About to head into the office? Or maybe you're already in the office. About to hit the gym, about to eat some breakfast. About to catch the bus. Do you drive? Drive to work? Take the bus? Take, I don't know, walk? Alright, what are we doing? Everything's running. Type Blazor. sign out, but I need to check Superbase. About to go into the office. Are you planning on interviewing again? No scoped JFK2. What's happening? I am not planning on interviewing again, man. But I might have to in the future. I'm not saying I won't, but I just don't plan to, you know? That's a mess with... Oh, wait. Context. The review dialogue. Oh, this is like an example of your GitHub issues. Is TypeBlazer live? It is not live yet. I'm trying to like polish it up before I send it live. Fix some issues and whatnot. I don't want to like put up a bunch of junk and have to delete everybody's account multiple times, you know? So... Alright, we're trying Twitch. And that works, but does it show up? It still shows up as email, man. What the heck are they doing out here? Do I have to tell it it already did it correctly in another project? I'm gonna ask it, why is the Google and GitHub thing working correctly, but the Twitch one isn't? Can you look to see if there is any difference in the requests that you're sending to Superbase? Jeez. Wait, wish I was in your position. Gotta keep working for the rent and food. Yeah, you gotta do it for a little bit, man. Will it be web dev interviews? Nah. Wait, and did you announce the big plans on stream yet? I remember in like September you're holding out on it. I think you said until everything is working. Wait, I don't know what the big plans are. The big plans are quit my job and now I'm here, you know? I've just been working Walmart, going to dentist and making stuff with Claude Code. Dang. You got like dentist stuff happening. I just had a root canal like maybe 2 years ago, first time. And it was a lot less scary than it sounded, man. No more LeetCode streams. LeetCode stream tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. LeetCode streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I missed Monday because I wasn't feeling too good. I was tired, man, and then I was vibe coding. But I won't be missing any more LeetCode streams that often, I promise. Oh snap, YouTube message. Sovrat, what's happening, sir? Can you please tell me best free courses for Java as a high schooler? I don't know Java, and I don't really know good courses for anything. But people say something about Free Code Camp is good for general programming. Do you think LeetCode is still asking interviews? For sure it is, man. All the top tech companies are still asking LeetCode. Alright, so let me see what this dang Claude thing is saying. Hey, why is Twitch not using the same approach, man? Wait. Why is the Twitch flow not using the same flow as Google and GitHub? Of course, we should be trying to use the same flow. Come on, man. Come on. What are you doing, man? I swear, sometimes this AI stuff is so smart. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm supervising a 5-year-old, you know? Oh. Yeah, do whatever. They're saying since LLMs are mostly trained on web dev codes, and with outsourcing, maybe web dev isn't as good and other specializations might be better. What are your thoughts on this? I don't know if, I guess, I mean, web dev stuff, I don't know anything about that. But I've heard similar things, like LLMs are really good at, say, React, because there's so much sample React code out there. But if you try and do something that is less popular, maybe like, I don't know, Vue, it might struggle. But I have this project in Vue, and I haven't had too much troubles with it yet. I also had some difficulties with C++ last year, but so maybe there's some truth to it, but I don't feel I have enough information to make like a good decision on whether that's true or not. Because some web dev stuff gets super complicated. But if you're asking me, like, for basic HTML stuff, I'd say, yeah, nobody's trying to like add 5 pixels padding to a button manually anymore. That is trivial for the AI. But when you get into complex front ends and whatever with dealing with all types of things, I can see the AI being tripped up a lot, even though it's front end or web dev. Last year was another world. Last year was 3 weeks ago, man. 4 weeks now, a month ago. Yeah. AI text gen is based on probability. Predict what next. AI don't have a brain at the moment. I don't know. I don't know how AI works. I just use it, man. Alright, let's try this dang thing, man. What's up? What did it do? Did it make an... Oh, so I can close that PR. There's a new PR. Let me go see what's up with these dang PRs, man. How do you like not being full-time anymore? It's amazing, man. Have you heard of Claudebot? I've heard of it. I haven't tried it. I heard some people get banned for using Claudebot. So I'm not trying to try that right now, at least. Yeah, I like not having to worry about commuting to work. I don't have to worry about like responding to silly messages from other people. They're not silly. It's just I don't feel like to do the investigation sometimes at work. I don't have to worry about showing up to work and pretending to work in the office when there's nothing to do. It's like I feel like if I could work at Google, I could really just not have to pretend I'm working and just, you know, do whatever I want. Maybe I'd have stayed. But there's like this corporate dance you have to always be doing, man. Like you can't just twiddle your thumbs for 36 hours a week and then only work for 4 hours. That's like a bad look, you know, even though it's like the same. I'm doing it basically when I pretend to work. But I think if they would just let you do that, life would be good. But man, I think I wasted easily 20-25 hours a week, you know, doing nothing pretty much. And I tried to like convert that wasted time into productive time, but then it starts to make me feel a little guilty. I'm always looking over my shoulder like, dang, somebody gonna catch me. Like I haven't been at my desk all day. I've been playing pool or studying Japanese, or, you know, there's still like some worry over your head, man. So being free from all that feels good. But I guess if I was broke, I'd just do it, man. Alright, what are we trying to do? We're trying to look at these PRs real quick for TypeBlazer. I'm gonna close. It says close number 17. Oops, you guys can't see my screen. Here it is. So then I close that one and I say this one now should work. I'm gonna just merge it. Should I look at the changes? Who knows? Looks good to me, man. How do I review? LGTM. I don't even need to review. I just need to merge it. Who cares? Squash and merge. Hey, what does squash and merge mean? What does squash mean? Do I have to close this pull request? Nah. Alright, Real Raymond Jones. See you later. Thank you for stopping by, man. Alright, what is this? Man, what kind of monkey stuff you showing me? 1,530 hours of the time setting up an AI chatbot that summarizes the weather. Who spends $1,500, man? What does that mean? Anyways. Alright, so let's see if we can fix that dang bug, man. I guess we can just go to main here. Fetch. Sync. Bring it down. Put it back up. Delete my user in this database. And hopefully things are working. Uh-oh, went to the wrong. All right. Okay, more data. When I tried to do OAuth for Twitch for a brand new account, I was redirected to the complete profile page, and after I completed my profile, it redirected me to the same incorrect URL. This one. But did it work? That's all I care about right now. Did it put... Alright, it worked. It put Twitch. We can close that dang bug. Or I guess I already closed it. Alright, next we can work on issue number 10. So I'm going to tell it, very good. I don't even need to tell it anything. I'm going to just clear the context. And I'll be like, plan mode. Look at GitHub issue number 10 and do some investigation and fix the problem. Oh, jeez. Do GitHub issue 10 in the type Blazor folder repo. Hey, set logger. Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, we gotta... I feel like I'm not moving fast enough, man. We should really have some parallel agents running right now. Dang, but I'm gonna just continue like this for now. All right, what else do I have to work on here before we go live to see if it works? Oh, we need the dang texts and stuff. Caffeine or nicotine? Neither. I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't really drink coffee. But I do like tea, but I'm not like drinking tea all day every day, you know. Per day, how many tokens you consume? Not enough, man. I'm barely using my budget. I'm gonna probably downgrade my plan or something. Meth? What? I don't know what this is, but I probably don't take it. I used to take a lot of Adderall when I was younger. Maybe over 10 years ago, I was on that Adderall stuff. 11, 12 years ago. It works, but man, there's a price you pay to get that focus, and I don't think it was worth it for me. It's a psychostimulant too, but not an amphetamine like Adderall. Yeah, I don't really know too much about the latest drugs out there or anything. I try to be all natural, man. Kinda. I mean, maybe all the drugs are natural too in some ways, but yeah, you know, trying to just be a little bit clean. All right, what are we doing? What is this doing? Still thinking? Man, I thought this was gonna be an easy fix. But it's taking minutes, man. Weed and shrooms. Yeah, I haven't done shrooms in a long time. But I used to do shrooms when I was in college. And probably after college too. Simple colon, what's happened? Started using Flow AI to dictate instead of typing. It was great, and it took me 30 minutes to build similar dictating app on my own. It's kind of crazy how fast AI enables to build. Yeah, I think I really enjoy dictating instead of typing when I'm like trying to get some thoughts out that I'm not even sure of my thought, you know, like when I'm still, it's hard to like put it down officially on paper with typing than to just ramble about something and the AI can figure out what the hell I'm saying, you know. But yeah, I forget who told me to start using Whisper Flow. Well, I guess I always wanted to use something like it. I just didn't know what was popping at the time, you know. But man, this thing is going nuts. To fix a dang URL, 5 minutes? Come on now, we don't have time like that to waste. Thanks, 60,000 tokens just to do that? Anyways, I find I get a really good success when I hit plan mode and I have some patience and I let it do its thing, and then I try to implement whatever it found. But the biggest thing we need to work on is we need more passages, man. And I have a plan for those passages. Well, the AI has a plan that it wrote last night. How to make AI profitable is not safe for work content the only way. No, it can't be the only way, man. You just gotta be a little creative. Well, I don't know because I haven't made any money with AI, man. I immediately knew this was going to be my new interface, but didn't want to get hooked once trial runs out, so now I have my own. Hey, dang. Should I build my own too, man? Because I'm not trying to pay $20 a month. I got 7 days left. Simple colon, you say I should just also make my own, and who cares? Or I could use yours. Should I trust yours though? Are you trustworthy? I mean, I don't even know why I'm trying to peek at your source code. It's not like I'm gonna read it. Don't trust mine. Alright, say no more, man. But yeah, Whisperflow, 14-day free trial. And then it's like $20 a month. Do you want to see my typing app? Not connected to backend, still in dev. Will deploy in temp domain. Why are you making a typing app, man? Are you trying to one-up me out here? Is this a typing app that you were working on from before? Or is it something that you just started? You could do your own just as a small learning vibe coding project. Gotta burn these tokens. Yeah, I guess. But it's still like time I have to put in, and I'm not sure I want to. Should I put in a couple hours, or should I just pay $20 a month, you know? I actually heard about it on another stream, and looks like every time someone refers you, you get 30 days extra just like them. So you should be sharing your referrals to your viewers. Hey, maybe. Dang. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, though. But I might start doing it, man. You need to learn how to parallelize your agents anyway. Yeah, I gotta do that. I kind of know how to do it. I've just been kind of lazy, man. So, hey, Boss Gans, welcome. How you doing? I'm doing this before me. I told you yesterday. Hey, sorry I didn't remember, man. You sure you're doing it before me, man? I've been doing this project for a long time. I just finally started back up on it, though. Anyways, let's see what this thing is talking about, man. I don't know what I just gave it permission to do, but it's doing something. I'm a CS student interested in embedded systems. I hope this job market gods will be. I hope the job market gods will be kind. I don't know anything about embedded systems, man. But it sounds fancy. What does that mean? Usually, embedded systems people, I always think they're working on some missile technology or something like that, or you know. But it's probably not a correct assumption. I didn't vibe code before. It literally took me 30 minutes to do this, and it's more personal with my hotkeys and such, and more secure. Yeah, maybe I'll just do it. If I don't want to pay $20 a month. Hey, but anyways, if you guys want to check out Whisperflow, here's a link, man. Make sure you sign up. And make sure you try and dictate at least 2,000 words, man, because that's when you really start to like get the hang of how things work, you know. So just like go read a book to it or something. It says you guys gotta dictate 2,000 words. What programming language gives more jobs nowadays, in your opinion, and the future? Oh, Jesus. Alright, I think more jobs or better chance of finding a job. What do you really want my opinion on? Dang, ads. Alright, let me know when you're back. Alright, what's this saying? Can you check your Supabase dashboard authentication URL configuration? Let me check. Alright, Boss Scans. I was asking you, what do you want my opinion on? A programming language that has the most jobs listed, or like the programming language that will get you the better chance of finding a job? Because maybe there's, say, 1,000 TypeScript jobs out there, but then there's a million TypeScript engineers, you know. But perhaps there's 10 C++ jobs out there, but only 100 C++ engineers. So in that case, I'd say, you know, C++. But I don't really know, man. I'm just like making up numbers from nowhere. Like, I am not a good person to ask about this. But I'd say the best languages to get a job, I don't know. I'm gonna be biased. C++. Because like, if you know C++, I'm sure everyone thinks you're cool and you can do anything. So you can get all the other jobs. Anyways. Yeah, I don't really know. That was not a serious answer, by the way. What am I doing? I'm trying to check my C, C++, Python, JavaScripts. Yeah, those are like very popular languages. There's so many jobs out there, I've heard. Alright, what does it look like? It looks like 2. Or redirect. Which one do I want? The site URL? That one is 2. Raynos, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, Bobo B Bao. Did I hydrate? I don't even remember, man. But anyways, I'm gonna hydrate again. I think a better way to look at things moving forward is which language you are an expert in, because that's where you get paid. Being charismatic in English language gets you the most jobs, I hear. Dang, yeah, maybe English is the best language. But Boss Gans did specifically ask programming language. I mean, I'm very biased because I chose C++, and I didn't know C++ when I decided that I wanted a job in C++. And this was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. Like, I didn't know, never worked in C++, never did any C++ in my whole life. Didn't know nothing about that thing, man. But I knew in my mind, I was like, anybody who knows C++ is probably a real G. And I want to be a real G. So that's why I learned C++. And I'm sure there's other people out there in the industry that maybe think like that. An expert in C++ is what I want to be. Yeah, me too. So you are a real G now? We get it. Yeah, I used to be, but now I don't know what I am. I'm just a bum these days. Weren't you doing LeetCode in Python at one point? I probably did like 10 LeetCode problems in Python. Any LeetCode problem that asks me to split a string, immediately I think, can I do this in Python? Because I don't know Python that well. But if I think I know enough of Python to solve the problem and it's a split string problem, I'll do it. Another thing I probably do in LeetCode, if the problem looks like I could use some type of sorted list, I'm using Python because I don't really know how to do that in C++. But Python has a sorted list. It's kind of like a cheat code. I've only done that a handful of times though. Alright, what is this thing working on here? Oh, fixing that URL redirect. What about C? I don't really know C. I don't know much about C. But I don't know, man. I think you should learn C if you want to work on hardware or something. Which, by the way, those people don't get paid as much as software, I've heard. I don't know why. I feel like it's like the same dang job. Trojan Mango, what's happened? Do you know persuasion theory or basic applied ethics or logic? I don't know any of that stuff. Do I have basic logic? I don't know. Do I have basic ethics? I don't know if I'm very ethical sometimes. I try to be. No, I don't know any of these theories, man. Why do you ask, Trojan Mango? Is that like some voodoo stuff? Mox Joshua, what's happening? I think you are looking different today. Yeah, maybe because I have my hair in a hair clip. Do you know the difference between formal logical fallacies and informal logical fallacies? That's the most useful basic stuff from philosophy. I don't know anything about philosophy, man. I'm not a philosophizer, philosophy sizer guy, whatever you call them. Philosopher. Someone hasn't lost a battle in decades. That's why his hair is so long. Well, if I lose a battle, I have to cut my hair? Is that what they do in some cultures? Discrete math covers a bit of logic. Same with basic stats courses. Hey, I never took discrete math and I never took any stats. Even though people tell me discrete math is very useful for computer science. And I've always thought maybe I should take some discrete math. And I should probably take... there's this other math class that I can't remember the name. Combinatorics or something. That might be useful for me, solving algorithms, but... Alright, what did he change here, man? Alright, so should we commit these changes and make a PR? How can I test this? Dothraki mentioned? What? Dothraki? That's what they do when they lose a battle. They have to cut their hair. It's on their probability. Are we saving the world today or what? Portnoy, welcome. Welcome. I think browsing through combinatorics, brain teasers, and courses like 10% of both, and studying formal, informal fallacies is more efficient study plan than taking a full course in discrete math. Hey, how did this topic come up, man? Did I say some logical fallacy that made you ask me these questions? I'm very curious. Yeah, commit and make a PR. Make sure, dang, I'm typing again. Make sure you commit these changes in a new branch. Don't be committing straight to main. All right. I just want to fix these small bugs, man. Where are we looking at? Issues in GitHub. A 7-day streak, Portnoy. Thank you. Or 7-stream streak. Mr. Design 813. 813. Is that a Where's 813 from? Anyways, hi Simon, big fan. Dang. Thank you. What are your thoughts on Donald E. Knuth's book series, The Art of Computer Programming, and if you had the chance to read them? I don't know much about this guy or his book series. I've never really read any programming books. I did listen to one programming book, and that's it. So I don't have an opinion. I don't want to say I don't read books, man, because that sounds bad. But the last book I read was The Giving Tree. And I don't even know if that's a joke, man. That might be true. The last book I read cover to cover is The Giving Tree. I'm all about being a polymath these days, and I don't know, logical fallacies get very powerful because you can use them against people in more advanced ways than just gaslighting, like for sales. Interesting. So you're into like discrete math and stuff to like be better at gaslighting and manipulating people. I guess that's a good reason to learn this stuff, man. You can just mind control people with with their illogical fallacies or whatever logical fallacies. Never thought of it like that, man. Maybe it might be a skill worth investing in. What was I trying to do? Oh yeah, we're trying to test plan, clear storage session, signing, whatever. Alright, yeah. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to rebuild, bring it down, rebuild everything, put it back up. And I'm going to see if I get the same weird URL. It shouldn't take long to figure out if it's going to happen or not. Use it in software development. Dark patterns is how they get you to link your Google accounts instead of signing up. What? What are you talking about? Dark patterns is how they get you to link your Google accounts instead of signing up. Dark patterns, huh? Should I study up on some dark patterns? Nah. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to leave that life behind, you know? I'm trying to be legit. Did I already build it? I think I did. Alright, let's try. I gotta delete myself from my database. And then here we go. Fresh accounts, everything. Sign up with Twitch. Complete my profile. No weird redirects. So far, so good. Let's try Google. Complete my profile. No weird redirects. I'm gonna try one more. GitHub. Alright. I think we can say it's fixed. I'm gonna just merge and close that issue. I'm like 90% sure it's fixed. Hey, Lil Freezy in the house. Blaze it. That's what we're trying to do, man. We are trying to blaze it. Hey, Lil Freezy. Do you like vibe coding? What are your thoughts? Have you been experimenting with AI and LLMs and stuff? I know you've been spending the last few years like learning web dev and stuff. How how does it it's a lot better than I thought. Yeah. Are you going to be using it more? I think, how recently have you started using it, man? I think you should use it some more, man. It's really fun and interesting. Alright, I gotta find out, what does squash and merge mean, man? Combines multiple small commits into a single meaningful commit? Do I want to squash and merge? Like, this is literally only one commit though. Why does it need to be squashed? Squashed into what? Anyways. Do you feel vibe coding makes your debugging muscles weaker? No, I don't. I think that's all I do when I vibe code is debug. It's like, instead of debugging directly, it's like debugging through a proxy. Or it's like if I'm helping somebody debug something, but I can't touch the keyboard, I can only talk to them and tell them, oh, have you checked this? Why don't you check that and tell me what you see there? All right. Oh, how about this? Does this happen when you do that? Or what happens when you do this and then that, you know? So I feel it's debugging still. It's just a little different than manually going in and trying to figure it out. I'm just like giving ideas to someone else to go see if they can identify the issues. I have Pro, so my limits are pretty low, but I've been using it for like 2-3 weeks now. I don't use Opus when I use it. Opus is ballin', I think. Okay. Delete the branch. And man, it's cold. Why am I so cold down here today? Alright, what's next, man? Block, copy, and paste. Alright, 12 and 13 and 14. Alright, should we try... Let's stop being lazy. Let's try to do some dang parallel workflows here. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna ask Claude to tell me how to do it, though. Alright, clear context. I want to use Claude Code and have parallel agents working simultaneously on different GitHub issues in different branches using GitHub work trees. Can you write me a prompt, or can you advise me on how to orchestrate this whole thing so that each new agent knows that they are supposed to be working in a GitHub work tree and making a new branch and doing all that stuff? Because I'd like to just hit these 12, 13, 14 all at the same time. You know, I don't know if it's... They're so small, though. I don't know if it's a good thing to do in parallel. We got the whole setup with the voice dictation. Max vibes. Hey, I think it's almost necessary if you're on a vibe code to the max. Unless you type 190 miles per hour or something. But even then, I still think it's a lot easier to dump what's in your brain with words than trying to type it. You are getting soft, brother. What does that mean? Bad E Malik, welcome. I'm not sure what your comment means, but is that a compliment or is that a not compliment. Anyways. Or is it because I'm cold down here? I'm soft? I don't know. Do you pay for extra usage or generally stay within your limits? Man, I have the $200 max plan and I'm having difficulties hitting my limits so much that I might downgrade to the $100 max plan for now and then upgrade again once I can hit those limits consistently. Oh dang. It's looking at all types of skills and patterns available. Anyways. I just want to launch this thing, man. We're not quite there yet. Meh, vibe coding is so boring. Linuxer N1F. Thanks for your inputs. It can be boring if you want it to be, I guess. For me, it's so exciting and it's very fun. I thought I used to enjoy programming, but anytime I start a project, man, it's like, dang, I don't even want to do all this work. That gets boring, I think. It's super repetitive, but vibe coding, I think it kind of it gets rid of all the boring parts about developing for me. I'm having a good time, you know. Alright, how do we want it? Create work trees manually, run separate Claude code instances in separate terminals. Most visibility and control. This is what I've been doing, man. Yeah, let's do the multi thing. Alright, so it's just gonna tell me to do the same thing I've been doing then. Make the GitHub work trees manually and then oh wait. Should I just use a single session dispatch? We'll see. Alright, so what's this? Set up parallel issues. Man, I don't know if I'm ready to do all this in my repo on stream. Create work trees. I was doing this manually before, right? I like new term for vibe coding. Heard about a vibe engineering. What's the difference, man? Same thing to me. Coding, engineering. It's all good. Man, should I follow this guide? Or I guess this guide isn't for me, is it? Work trees. Alright, I'm gonna just skip this. I'm gonna just go jeez. I don't know what to do, man. Should I do it? Should I not? I'm gonna say save this for later. I'll try it offline. Save this guide for later for me. I will try it another time. Endless curiosity, what's happening? I think you can literally just say start this work with a sub agent and have it work in a get work tree. Oh yeah? I'm gonna try that. I'll see. Let me just clear out this session and stuff. Here we go. Clear. I want you to look at the GitHub issues for type Blazor and do issue number, I forget which number. Hold on. 12, 13, 14. Shit, it didn't even, it didn't, I alt tabbed and it didn't say what I said. I want you to look at the issues in type Blazor and do issue number 12. Make sure to create a new GitHub work tree and a new branch when you're doing this work. And where's that parallel? Maybe even follow the parallel agents worktree guide.md file when you do this work. Let's see if that works, man. If I can just get one agent to do the whole work tree thing properly, that would be great. Yeah, it's looking up the wrong thing. Parallel agents worktree guide.md. Jesus. Bro, do you have a setup? How you install that AI on your setup? This AI is just Claude Code by Anthropic. There are lots of guides online if you look at their installation or whatever on their website. So you're interacting with a Claude agent in your PC terminal through VS Code, have internal access to your computer. I guess so. I think it can only access things you give it permission to access. And that usually stays within this folder. So I don't think it can just go out there and modify your C drive and stuff, you know. Alright, did it really create the dang work tree? I don't think it did, man. Oh, maybe it did. .work trees, look at that. Oh, nice, nice. So that way, so one thing that was annoying anytime I created a new work tree was like none of my env stuff got copied over to the work tree. But maybe with this way, with the subdirectory, with the work trees inside of that subdirectory, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Maybe I still have to copy over my env. But I don't think anything. Hold on. In fact, again, it has happened, but it depends on the permission you give it. Yeah, I think there's like dangerously accept all things, and that will give it complete access. I forget what that thing is called though. Alright, what is this guy doing, man? I should have had it in plan mode, but it's too late now, is it? Can I just switch it to plan mode halfway through? I don't know if that works. I need to block copy paste on the hidden input elements in both typing interface. Yeah, that's what you need to do. See, the mode is plan mode is active. The fix is straightforward. Let me write the plan to the plan file. Yeah. Update the plan. That's right. Yeah, clear context and do whatever you want. Let's see if it's gonna actually do it in the right repo, man. Like, is it gonna do it in issue 12 branch, or is it gonna do it in the main branch that we have? Time will tell. I guess if it works with this one agent, I'll try 2 agent. Oh, look at that. It is working. It is very much working in the right branch. What else? I think the main thing before we hit production with this Typeblazer is I need more passages. I need more like text to type, you know. Right now I only have 5 hard-coded passages in my thing, and we're trying to bump that up into the thousands, or at least hundreds for now. And my idea is to try to generate some interesting texts instead of just random quotes from movies and songs, you know. Maybe I'll have random quotes from movies and songs too, like TypeRacer does. But I want more like educational passages or something. Short, interesting facts, stuff like that. I have a whole design doc about the passage text that I had Claude write, and I'm gonna try and let it implement that plan soon. Alright, so everything's implemented. Alright. Please commit the changes and make a PR. Right? Let me copy this path. Make sure to follow the guide. All right. I mean, this bug is a small one, so I don't think it would struggle with it. But I want to see if it will do the process right, like commit to the right branch, create the PR, do whatever else the thing says, clean up the working tree maybe. Anyways, so one thing that I find annoying is like, how do I test the different work trees? Before I was going in and I was having npm run dev in each worktree folder, but I feel like there must be a better way than having that, you know. That's something I need to like figure out in my flow. That's not too great. Should I just merge it? Should I try it? What do you think? How? So like it's in this issue 12. I think this is not great practice, but I think I'll just merge it, man, without testing it. Who cares? Can't be that bad. And I'm doing that because I'm lazy. Because otherwise, I'd have to like go build. First, I'd have to copy my environment variables over to the work tree directory. Then I have to build from the work tree directory instead of my main flow. Like right now, I can just hit them with Docker Compose builds up, whatever. But I didn't fetch from main, so I gotta rebuild again, actually. Alright, this is just the block copying and pasting. And then perhaps, what is it doing? Transferring context. What does that mean, man? I got some old ass stuff in this thing. I gotta update them. Alright, here we go. Copying and pasting should be blocked now. Alright, very good, very good. Anyways, let's work on a real bug. I'm tired of working on these tiny issues, man. We need some real big progress now. It's almost time. I got like 1 hour left before I gotta go. So I want to do something a bit more substantial. Wait, first let me tell it, okay, clean up. Yeah, clean up the work tree. And then let me see, where are my docs? I think, oh, where does Claude keeps all the plans? Passages, yeah, this is the plan I want to do. Is it a good enough plan? Alright, so remove the work tree. Yeah, that's good. Alright. I want you to look at the docs in maybe the doc in that path. And then come up with an implementation plan to get this all done. Wait. How do I escape this? Don't defense wants to do a little type racer. But hold on. Let me try to use this superpowers thing to execute a plan, perhaps. Alright, let me set this superpowers up thing to go do its thing, and then we'll do the type racer. Type racer or type blazer? Hey, Type Blazer isn't ready, but I'm building Type Blazer to replace Type Racer in my stream. Oops. Jesus. Alright, here we go, man. You ready for a Type Racer? First race is the warm-up. Second race, championship round. You guys ready? Alright. I need to send it to the Discord as well. I gotta set up my Type Racer cam too, man. There's just so much stuff to do. Alright, warm-up time. Dang, long-ass warm-up. It's only Don't Defense here and guest from Colombia. And Joe Joff 2. Alright, here we go. Dang. Dang. Dang, real slow. Joe Joff 109, pretty fast. Very nice. And championship race is next. This was just the warm-up. Don't you worry, Don't Defense. You barely hit 100. Dang. Alright, that passage too long for me. Anel Tez, thank you very much for the follow. Alright. Here we go. Championship round, man. Are y'all ready? There should be speech-to-text typing option. Yeah, I think I can do it, Pseudo, please, but I'm not gonna. I should have done it in the practice round. I'm not gonna do it in the championship round. All right, here we go. Last chance if you want to join. Pretty short passage. Dang, Don't Defense with the 110 in the championship round, man. We're trying to get you, but we couldn't get you. Jesus Christ, man. If I was trying to, like, defend the board against Don't Defense, you know? Alright, there you go. Very good race. Joe Joff and I tied, kind of. Says I beat him, or whatever. Pretty close race, though. Alright, Don't Defense with the 110. Going up on the website. I was too stressed. Hey, those championship rounds get my heart pumping sometimes. Don't Defense with the 110 again. Man, look at that. Don't Defense. It's like every other champion is Don't Defense. Crazy. I'm getting better, almost in 70s. Hey, just keep type racing. I promise you're gonna get faster. I was around 75 to 80 when I first started streaming about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And that's what I've been doing, man. Every stream I do a few type racers, and that's the only thing I do. And my typing has for sure improved. Durfilm. Durflim. Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, let's see what this Claude thing is doing now. Hey Q, what's up? You stream early now. Yeah, I'm streaming, you know, in the daytime. Only a few hours each weekday. Alright, it's doing some real work up in here, man. Let me take a sneak peek. Like, how is it? Where are we getting these passages from? How is it? It's just generating AI slop passages. All right, these passages are a bit short. I'm gonna have to tell it. But try to talk to it. Hey, the passages you're generating are super short. Can we like make them a bit longer, you know? Or at least have some of them longer, some of them shorter, some of them medium sized. Right now they all look to be around the same length. I'm no longer Midnight Simon. Nah, I'm always Midnight Simon, man. Yeah, it's always midnight somewhere. Kinda. Alright, 1 hour until lunchtime, man. What am I gonna eat for lunch today? That's the main question on my mind right now. And I haven't left home in like many days. Maybe I should go outside. It's been so long since I left home that my neighbor saw me shoveling snow or whatever, and they're like, "Hey man, you haven't left in a long time, huh?" There's like crazy snow on top of my car. So everybody in the neighborhood knows now that I'm just a hermit staying at home all day. Alright, I think the last time I left home was on Saturday. Were you keeping logs? Yeah, like my neighbor's keeping logs on me. Jeez. But it's been like 4 days, 5 days since I've been outside. Like, left my... I've been outside to shovel snow and that's it. Alright, what is it doing? Also, how are you coming up with these passages, man? Are you like just looking on the internet or something? Are you even allowed to browse the internet like that? So basically you're living the life of a college student? Nah, college student goes out, man. What kind of college student were you? When I was in college, I was like a lot more social. I was hanging out with my friends pretty much every day. And it's called being a nerd. Hey, but in college, you have the opportunity to meet other nerds. So even if you're a nerd, it doesn't mean you have to be a nerd in isolation. You can be a nerd with the other nerds and join the nerd club. And then every day you'd be hanging out with the nerds at the club. Not with the internet. Oh yeah, I guess. When I went to college, we barely had the internet. Actually, when I went, I think I went to college the year after Facebook came out, maybe. Hey, Maurism. Welcome. What am I doing? I am vibe coding. I am working on a personal project of mine called Type Blazer. I don't know if it's up right now. It's a typing game, and so today and yesterday I implemented the OAuth stuff so you can log in, whatever. Kind of works. And then you do some typing. Type, work, live our daily lives from smartphones to artificial intelligence. Innovation continues to shape our future. So you do a little type in, it's supposed to save your stats. And that's it. It has multiplayer, make a room, join the room, start the game. Type, ancient library stood silent, its towering shelves filled with countless volumes of forgotten knowledge, waiting patience for curious minds to this. Anyways, so 2 things, leave the room. 2 races done, 1 multiplayer, 1 single player. Pretty slow. And then now I'm specifically working on expanding my text passages to type. But it's not yet launched. More like monkey type, kind of like monkey type. When are we starting to use it? Hopefully soon, man. I don't know. You should show the text before the countdown. Text should always be visible like in TypeRacer. I purposely don't show the text, man, because I know people like you try and memorize a whole passage in the countdown and then just try and type it from memory. We can't be having that. We need it to just be, you know, everyone equal playing field. And then and then sometimes people be making the bets, you know, like when I have will I hit 100 WPMs or not? Some people will be peeking at the text before the race even starts, man. So these that work at Google, I do not. Moshiko, what's happened? Welcome. It makes it smart. Yeah, I'll consider it, don't defense. I'll consider it an option. It's kind of funny that you have a nice big screen, but all the vibe coding happens in a terminal window that's like 25% of the space. No shade, I do it too, just a sign that I don't think we figured out the form factor for agentic coding. Yeah, so sometime, alright, when I'm off stream, I use my full screen, man. Like right now I'm only using a portion, you know, I can't even share my full screen. But like where I am on the screen, I don't use that part. So it's like 25% on my screen on the right side I don't even use. But yeah, you're right. Maybe this terminal, I should have like split terminals and stuff or whatever, you know. I don't even really look up here that much. I guess I do. I do browse like env files and whatever. But yeah, maybe I should reconsider my setup. I'll hack your website and add it. Hey, please. I'd like to see the site get hacked. So I can fix security holes in it, you know. But it's not even launched yet, man. So what are you gonna do? What we doing, man? Implementation is complete? Dang, for real? Alright. What do I have to do? Okay, nice. Can you... What am I typing, man? Very nice. Can you commit the changes to a new branch that describes the work that we're doing? And then make a PR and I'll test it out and merge it. Be careful what you ask for. People be crazy. I mean, if you can hack my site, it's not even launched yet. That would be crazy to witness. Alright, so I didn't even send that command. Oh, Jesus. It's trying... Yeah, it's trying to use my parent level folder as a repo, but it's not. What camera do you use for the streams? This camera right here. It is a A7C with a 20 millimeter 1.8. So the A7C, I think, is very similar to the A7 III, maybe? I forget, man. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna... Hey, should we read some of these texts? I told it to just generate me a bunch of random facts about different things, like history, math, food, space, apparently. Like, these are all the categories. Technology. The first video game console was the Magnavox Odyssey. Alright, that's too short. I'm gonna have to tell it something about them short ass passages. I used an A7 III when we did the Segtree thing. Yeah, I think this A7C has like the same internals and stuff as the A7 III. Except maybe like some fans or something. It's like in a smaller body. I don't know all the differences. But I used to have... I have all types of cameras, man. I have a few A7Cs. This is another one. I got a A7 IV. I got a ZVE1. I got some old Nikon cameras as well. Or Nikon, however you say it, depending on where you're from. I got a lot of camera gear. How do you have so many cameras? Because I keep buying them and I don't sell any, man. So I've had my Nikon D750. That's the camera I started streaming with, kind of, 4 years ago. Well, I actually started to stream with a shitty webcam, and then maybe 2 weeks in, I decided to just use my real DSLR. And then from there, from the D750, I went to the Sony A7 IV after I got my Google job. I splurged a little bit, bought a nice camera. And then from the A7 IV, I bought the Sony ZVE1, which is more of a video camera than a hybrid. So all like the Sony A7 IV is like a hybrid, good for video and photos. The ZVE1 is, I think, the same camera as a FX3, which is like a $4,000 camera, but the ZVE1 is like $2,000. So same internal, same sensor, except it doesn't have a fan and it has a smaller body. ZVE1 is full frame, yes. So it's a crazy video camera, not so great with photography. And then I bought a A7C as my main face cam because I think having the ZVE1 was kind of overkill for my face cam. So I got the cheaper A7C for like $800 or something used. Because I never move this camera and it always has the same lens on it. It's like my studio camera. So I didn't want to like tie up a better camera on my tripod all the time. And then I got another A7C because they're cheap and relatively cheap. And I'll have more camera angles soon. I've just been kind of lazy. How much cameras do you have in this current Twitch setup? Only one camera that is on right now that's working. But I have 3 cameras in total that I need to like charge, or basically I need to find the power thing and connect them, because right now they're on battery and the batteries are dead. So I have 3 cameras. A7C, one up there, ZV-E1, and I got my A7 IV like back there. I promise I'll set them all up within the next week. Alright, I want to tell this thing something. A lot of these passages are really short, like less than 10 words. Can we have not that many passages so short? I'd like most passages to be at least, how many words? I don't know. At least 25, 30 words. Very rarely should a passage be less than 15 words. What IA do you use? Hey, I've seen a lot of people call AI IA. Is that like something? Is there something going on I'm not aware of? You're not the only person to say IA. Is it just everyone makes the same typo? But I use Claude. I'm on the max plan. Seems like a meme. It happens so much, man. It must be something going on that I'm not in the loop. Different language. In French, it's IA instead of AI. Oh, shit. Interesting. Maybe in other languages, too, it's IA. Interesting. Intelligence artificial. Do you use AI in your normal job? This is my normal job. I don't have a job, basically. Hey, Roxanne, how you doing? Welcome to the party, man. Alright. When are you starting to make money? Who knows, man? Hopefully within a year or so. AI tools can get pricey. I guess. But it's cost of doing business in 2026, you know? Yeah. Do you believe dev value will grow exponentially? No, I don't. Exponentially? That sounds crazy. Why would our value grow exponentially? What about logarithmically? Hey, is that... That's worse than growing linearly, right? Or is it... I don't even know, man. I guess it would... Yes, I think it will grow logarithmically. Will it grow? Or will it shrink is the right? I don't even know if that's the right word. Alright, so it just updated all my texts. How many? We only got 100, I guess, in the beginning. Alright, how do I see word wrap, man? Word wrap. Alright, let's see some of these things. The Great Wall of China stretches over 13,000 miles across northern China, making it one of the most impressive architectural feats in human history. Construction began in the 7th century BCE and continued for over 2,000 years, with different dynasties adding their own sections to protect against invasions from nomadic groups. History. Alright. What do I do now? Did you make a PR? What if you just steal Typeracer's quotes? They're actually good, not LLM. Um, I have other plans. I have an idea where I want my quotes. I want it to be like, you're not just typing random quotes. I want it to be, you might learn something every time you do a Typeracer, you know? So you can choose like, of course I don't want them to be AI generated, all of them, but I think just to test it out in the beginning, it might be okay. And then I'll look at a different way of getting more quotes and more facts to put in and categorizing the quotes and stuff. I want to be on the leaderboard, not learn things. You can still be on the leaderboard without learning. Don't you worry. So, alright, what did it say? I gotta do merge this PR in the API and the server. Alright. Merge that one. TypeBlazer API merged. And then merge this one. Should I put it up here so y'all can see? Yes. Who cares? Nobody checks anything anymore. Just merge it, man. Alright, should we try it? I'm gonna build everything now. So first, I suppose we gotta do some fetching. Man, get this null out of here, man. Alright, now I already merged it, so let's change all of them to main. You see that, man? You see how nice it is to just click buttons and do all that without having to type 1,000 different things? It's so sick. I know there's a lot of people that hate button pushing in this stream. It might be even interesting if you, with the source, it had a link to the article it came from. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to build slowly, like a nice database of interesting facts. I don't hate it, I just like to hit buttons fast. Alright. I guess typing is kind of like pressing buttons too, but they're physical buttons. Alright, Docker Compose down. And we'll 3 gets. Yeah, I'm not sure if having 3 gets is the right way. I would like, alright, I used to work at Google and they have the mono repo. So I guess I'm kind of used to working on a mono repo and I'd probably just like to stick with that. But I have 3 repos here. And I thought about it. I was like, should I just have everything in one repo? Or should I separate them? And I just separated them. I don't know why I made this decision. I think it was to like separate my issues more cleanly in the repos, like in the GitHub issues thing, since I'm using AI and whatever. I guess you could like label things, different bugs go with different like front end, back end. What do you guys do, man? Front end, back end, or front end, API, and the WebSocket server, the multiplayer server thing. What's this? A therapy session talking about separating issues? Yeah, sometimes we need to do a little therapy, you know, on our repos. Have you used GitHub Actions? I have not. What I was trying to do again? Oh yeah, I was trying to build and put it back up. I don't like mono repos. Why not? I would have it in one repo, but I'm also running Aspire. And they're all linked then to run. Yeah, I'm literally a fish out of water, man. I don't know how to organize myself with GitHub. I don't even really know how to use GitHub, man. I'm struggling. I'm out here clicking buttons. That's how I use GitHub. But so far, I guess it's working. All right. One repo per deployable process. Unless there's a ton of shared code across the deployable processes, then fine. Maybe a mono repo. Yeah, that's what I like. I like having shared code across everything, man. That's something I really liked about Google, is that you can just use anybody's shit anywhere in the code base, man. You know, especially when you have like types defined and stuff. You can easily share those types between different projects without having to like modify this type and keep them in sync and stuff like that. But why are you branching? What do you mean? Why am I branching? You branch to like isolate your work into that branch. So sometimes when I'm working on multiple issues simultaneously with AI, you want them to each work on things in their own branch, you know, so that they don't conflict with each other. All right, what was I supposed to do? Did this work? Uh-oh. Did not build successfully. That's why we have package managers, and the advantage of package managers is you can explicitly control versions, not force the tip. Interesting. Yeah, I used to work at Google too. Yeah, so Google is like the only big company I ever worked for. Everything else, it was kind of like bootleg programming I was doing. So like the mono repo is literally the only thing I know, man. I've never really worked like in a professional environment with package managers and doing all that stuff, or I don't know anything about much really. We need to up our terminal game by having split terminals and stuff for agents. Yeah, I do that usually when I have multiple agents, but right now I've only got this one agent going on, which is not ideal, I know. I think it's hard for me to do a lot of different agents while on stream, because I feel like the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat is kind of like another agent I have to manage and talk to. If it's a mono repo for entire Google, can someone steal their code? I suppose. Was AI decision to go by microservices? I don't know what that means. I mean, do I have microservices? I don't even know, man. They're not that micro, are they? I guess they are. Google has enough tooling and workflow processes to make it work, but outside of Google, it's too hard to make a mono repo work well. Interesting. Demon Puke, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the tooling at Google, I enjoyed a lot, man. I didn't have to know anything about anything. I just pressed the button and everything worked, you know? Like, who the hell knows how to build C++? Not me, man. I just build and it works. How to linking binaries? I don't even know what that means. I just import my dependencies in you know, and everything works with the Google tooling. Isn't microservices the opposite of mono repo? Not necessarily, man. I think mono repo just means everything is in the same repository. But microservices means like you're deploying multiple different services and binaries out there operating independently of each other and talking and communicating with each other. But cheers. Oh, Stremmering. I always struggle to say your name. Oh yeah, hydrate. Thank you. Cheers. My bad. Cheers. A Fish Milan. Thank you very much for the follow. Guess you meant monolith. Yeah, I guess that's probably the opposite of microservices. Is like a monolithic service or something. Anyways, I'm a bootleg engineer, guys. I just cheated my way into Google by studying algorithms. I don't know anything about stuff, really. Anyways, man. Mutex. What's this mutex for? To read from the passage? Oh. I'm gonna say, I already merged the feature branch. Make a new one or something. What language were you writing in Google? C++ mainly. I did a little bit of Java, a little bit of Go, but mainly C++. I don't know what it's asking, but yeah, do it. I don't call that cheating. I mean, when I say cheating, like, I think a lot of my coworkers at Google had like really good foundational knowledge on things. They went to like top tier universities, did 4-year degrees or more, got masters or PhDs and stuff. And, you know, they know all these terminologies and all the things you guys like to talk about, man. But I don't know any of that stuff, man. Like, I didn't study CS, you know. I know a little bit, but I'm not. Like, I don't know industry best practices and things like that. I'm just a boy from the hood, yeah. Kinda. A really nice neighborhood. Anyways. Both PRs are merged. That's how it's a merge it, man. Oh, I gotta run some, import the seed data to the TypeRacer API. Alright. Do you know OOP? Not really, man. I don't know. I guess maybe, but not really. Like, I never really read a book or took a course on OOP. You know, I just do what I think is right. Know that matters if you can't ship. A lot of the people with that background can't ship. Maybe me included. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just do what I think is right, and people tell me I'm wrong, and then I ask them, why am I wrong? And they tell me, oh, you're wrong because of this, this, this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I see your point. And I learn. That's how I learn. Have you checked getcracked.io? I have not. Hey, dang, another hydrate. I'm gonna have to increase the time before that redeem, man. Anyways, cheers. Thank you. Hey, what the heck, man? They tell me I gotta npm install that or something. Who knows? I don't know why I try and even debug myself. It's a website for C++ devs like you who want to get good at landing job offers at Quant. Interesting. I used to think I wanted a job at a quant firm, but I don't think that's what I want right now. I used to think that's the next step after Google was like, you know, what's after Google for me? I gotta get into Jane Streets or whoever, Hudson River Trading or one of them type of places, man. But then I was like, man, what's it gonna be like over there? It's just gonna be the same shit like Google, except more money. Is that what I want? More money? Same shit? No, that's not what I want. So I kind of stopped pursuing that, I guess. I mean, more money is nice, but that's not really what I'm after, you know? More money, less shit. What I really want is freedom, man. Freedom. That's what I want. I want the freedom to be able to just build whatever I want. And I think it's a lot cooler to build something yourself and have that make money than to join a big company and get a lot of money to build stuff you don't want. That's my philosophy, or I don't know if that's the right word. That's my mindset right now. Thinking about making a startup. I don't know, man. I like to just say small business because I don't know what startup means. Like, officially, what does startup mean? To me, it's like the people who always say they want to do startups, they're kind of like, I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say, man. But I'm not trying to like change the world, you know. I'm not trying to do any of that, man. I'm just trying to make a small business. I'm trying to change my community, you know. Entrepreneur, I guess, or something. I don't care about changing the whole world, you know. That's like too much. I'm not trying to live that life. Lunatics. Yeah. Like, you know, some people are super ambitious. I don't think I'm super ambitious in that sense. Like, I'm not trying to create a new AI that can solve world hunger or cure the homelessness thing or whatever. And you will have wife with this money? What? I already got a wife, man. Obsessive? Maybe I'm a little bit obsessed about having a successful small business. Alright, let's try it again. It says, I don't even remember what I was doing here. Oh shit, wrong folder. Having a wife is living the dream. Oh. I swear I have these keys, man. Alright. I gotta hide my screen real quick. Or nightmare? What you talking about? I suppose some people feel like that. I don't feel like that, man. What am I doing? Hiding my screen. I don't want to give you guys my ENV stuff. Man, I got these things here. What are you talking about, man? Oh, that's the wrong ENV file. Alright, I just checked. I have those keys. I don't know what they're talking about. Does your wife watch your streams? Yeah, she does. She watches most of them. She's usually in the type racers and stuff. So she knows all of you, man. Is it raining? No, there's the sink on upstairs or something. I'm in the basement, so you're hearing all the noises that you'd hear in a normal basement. But my wife knows each and every one of you and all of your behaviors, man. So you better watch out. What goes in your Claude MD? I'm struggling with knowing where to put what. Plan, spec, task list, workflow, preferences, etc. Hey, to be honest, I don't even know what the hell is in this Claude MD thing. I think it breaks down the projects mostly, like a really high level overview. It seems my thing hasn't even been updated. But my Claude puts design plans and stuff into different folders. Like I have this docs folder where I keep all of my plans for certain features I'm wanting to design. And I try to like keep everything in a docs folder. So sometimes like this one isn't uploaded anywhere. This docs folder is not in any repo. But this docs for TypeBlazer is, but I don't really know how to do that either. Endless curiosity. Working from the basement, true startup vibes. Yeah, that's what I was looking for when I was looking for this house. Sorry, man. Oh, in Roses, how you doing, man? Welcome. I had my AI create my agents.md and then I have it updated when it thinks it needs to. Yeah, I gotta figure out the same thing, endless curiosity. I need to like start to customize Claude more in my repos. But I haven't put in the time in to do that. Alright, I already have all those things, you know. So let's try and run this thing one last time. Missing, come on, man. Alright, I'm gonna tell it. I already got everything in my .env file in the TypeBlazer API repo folder. Although it is in the top level of that folder. I also installed .env. And it still doesn't work. Alright, Enrosis is just waking up to go into the office. I'm thinking about lunch now. Maya Stellar, what's happening? What we vibe coding? We're doing a typing website similar to TypeRacer or Monkey Type. This could prove useful to your monorepo, I'm guessing. Seems fresh. I don't have a monorepo though. I have a folder that has 3 smaller repos in it. But I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but I'm trying to figure out the best approach for me to like manage 3 different repos. I was wondering if I should just have 3 of them separate. Or I know in GitHub you can like import other repos into a repo, you know, like should I create a big repo called TypeBlazer full stack and add 3 smaller repos into it? That sounds kind of confusing and overkill though, so I don't really know how to proceed. But I'll probably just continue how I'm doing it already. Wait, what is this? Anthony Foo's skills. Oh, agentic skills, man. I've only used superpowers for the Claude skills. I haven't really tried any other one. But I really want to try like some of these, man. Like especially with Vue. Maybe I should install some of these skills and whatnot. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you for sharing. Alright, what does it say? Update that. Now try it again. Alright. Let's try it. Alright, I got... Where's the things I gotta run? Give me the SQL. Give me the SQL scripts to run in my Supabase dashboard. Hey, should I go outside today? Yeah, I'm trying to go to the supermarket for lunch or something. I need some eggs. I need Supabase. Why? I don't know. Somebody recommended I check it out, and I checked it out, and I was like, all right, seems all right to me. They said to use it for auth, like OAuth and whatnot. And then I think originally I was gonna plan to just use Supabase for OAuth and have my own database for all my local information, like profile info and site data and stuff. But I was like, man, I'm gonna just run Supabase until I need to migrate to something else. And then it's open source, so I guess technically if I wanted to migrate off of supabase.com or whatever it is, I could self-host Supabase on my own server. But I think I'll cross that river when I get there, man. I think Supabase is fine for me to start with, and hopefully not get super locked into it. And yeah, it's just a Postgres. You can cross rivers. Can try to cross. Is that cross that bridge when we get there? Did I say that river? Anyways, we can cross the rivers with the bridge, man. Where's my thing at? Alright. This is what we need to run in my Supabase SQL editor. Uh-oh. Error. Think I should just trust it? Alright. I'm gonna run it again. Completed. Alright, what's next, man? Alright, I just did that. What do I do now? Bring us the coding POV, don't forget. What are you talking about, man? I don't even know what that means. Alright, we ran that. Yes. Yes, I did that. What next? Oh shit, we can't watch. I did. Come on. Did I do that? When did I do that, man? My bad. Bring us the coding POV. Yeah, I see what that means now. Oh, I hide the env stuff, right? That was a long time ago, man. I forgot to change it back. Alright, so what the hell are they talking about? Rebuild and run the C++ server. Passages URL. Alright. I gotta go soon, man. Time is ticking. Alright, again, let me hide my screen when I jump in my env file, man. Hope I don't forget to, you know, turn it back on. Alright, let's try it. I'm about to build this thing and see if it works. Alright, let's see, man. Oh, can't wait to fix that bug. So, oh, this is the same old ass. These are the same old ass things. Come on now. Let me see. Yeah, I just tried it, and I still get the same 5 hard-coded passages from way back when. I don't see any of the new passages. What's going on? Let's see. Gotta change this server. Rebuild that thing. No cache. Although I don't even think it hit that server, man. So like it couldn't be that. Alright, I'm gonna say when I tested it, I only tested single player, so I doubt it's anything with the C++ server. Whew. Yeah, I've been thinking maybe sometimes I'll stream on Discord. Like after, you know, I only stream 3 hours of my workday on Twitch and YouTube. And then after I'm still working, but I just don't stream it. Maybe I'll start doing, maybe like 1 time a week I'll do it on Discord after, and then anyone who's in the Discord and you want to join, we can all work together and talk about vibe coding or something in a more private environment, you know. I don't know if I'll do it though. It's just a thought. Maybe like on Fridays or something. Wait, it says it found it. Front end has hard-coded passages. Yeah, update that, man. Man, I really gotta go pee, but I don't wanna like go pee and then come back and then leave in 10 minutes. But I might have to. Be right back. All right. You know he's coming back soon because the water is flowing. Hey man, you guys need to stop listening to everything. All right. What the hell is identity service URL, man? I don't have none of that. Do you supplement electrolytes or you ain't about that life? What are you talking about, man? Supplement? Do I drink Gatorade? Do I drink salt with my liquids? Do I like salty beverages? I have Gatorade. I don't drink it that often. I just drink water and eat potato chips, man. Those are my electrolytes. I don't even really know what the hell an electrolyte is, but I always thought it was just salt, you know? Is that true? Or am I mistaken? Sodium, magnesium, potassium. So, salt, I don't know where I get magnesium from. Potassium is like from bananas, I guess. So I just need a little bit of salt, a little bit of banana. Or pork. Hey, I try not to eat pork, but I eat pork a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see if this thing works. I have some Gatorade in, you know, over there. Do I? I think it's upstairs. Gravity is the weakest of the four fundamental forces in physics, yet it dominates the structure of the universe at large scales because it acts over infinite distances and is always attractive, never repelling objects from one another. Oh, very good, very good. Alright, things looking good. Let's commit everything to, I guess, new branch or something, and then make a PR. And in both repos, or all the repos that you've adjusted, and then I'll merge them in each repo. And then it's almost time for me to get out of here. For lunchtime. What is today? What are you gonna get? Pork? Nah, nah. Today's Wednesday. You know what I would really like? I wish there was an app that told me all the happy hour specials around me. Not just happy hour specials, but you know, like how all these different restaurants they got, you know, Monday special, Tuesday special, Wednesday specials. Those aren't really happy hours all the time, but I want something where I can be like, oh look, Subway has $5 footlongs on Wednesdays. I'm gonna go there, you know. Have you decided what you're having for lunch? No, Q, I haven't decided that. Should I get some pizza? It's been a while since I had some pizza. A while as in 3 days. 4 days maybe. Alright, man. Everything is good. Pull requests. Let me merge them. And then I guess I'll call it. I'll call the stream. What is this doing? I didn't even check the multiplayer to see if that worked. Should I check that real quick? Real quick. Come on, man. This is an old one. So the multiplayer thing ain't working. If you could somehow use AI to query an up-to-date database. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright. Should I even fix this right? No, I'm gonna just create an issue and then I'll work on it after I eat something. Take a little break, you know. Alright, so this is not the right repo. Hey, I don't want you to see all my repos, man. Get out of here. Oh man, top secret repos in there. I don't even know what's in there, to be honest. Type Blazor server. That's what I need. Issue is new issue. New passages ain't showing up. We just implemented some new passages and stuff, and none of them are showing up in the multiplayer game. But they're showing up in single player. We gotta figure out why. Alright. That's it. That's all, man. I'm about to end stream, so let's look for somebody to raid. Blue Cactus AI is on. Let's go. Let me set this raid up. Day 24. Bumping. Alright, everybody. Q Ultimus. See you next time, man. Or, hey, isn't it Wednesday? I'll see you guys tonight for algorithms. I'll be streaming again at 9 p.m. Eastern time for my leet code stream. No vibe coding, only leet coding. Nimal Dev, thank you for tuning in, man. I'll see you next time. Portnoy, adios. Seaplane, nice guy, ND. Have a good day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't defense, Q9 PSG X2 my X. Thank you very much for stopping by. Maya Stellar, have a good day. Enrosis, see you next time. KJ Betts, Endless Curiosity, see you next time. Check Get Cracked on the night stream. All right, I'll check it out. Nemo, thank you for pointing it out to me. And everybody else, everybody from YouTube, thanks. See you tonight, maybe tomorrow, who knows when. We're gonna go raid this guy, Blue Cactus AI. He's doing some vibe coding. He's using Gemini 3 Pro and Opus 4.5. And I think he likes leet code as well. I'm not too sure though. Anyways, see you.